at the store and we're feeding the birdies. Who are you? Are you a wild harvest? I'm a wild harvest. Feeding the birdies. Kitty food, birdie food. Just have to bear with me. Rocket Man. I'm not the man I am at home. Sounds like some deception there, huh? Okay. And then we've got BU. Love what makes you shine. Gonna go get my truck washed. Okay. And a big thing of cat food. Now, with that, Rocket Man, I want you to understand that things are not what they seem. And when I say, who are you? You know what I do when somebody asks me who I am? Well, first of all, for you guys that are watching, my video tab with my regression is a great way to find out who I am. But what I do is I show you. Everything I do, I show, I don't really tell. So that was my higher self talking for a while, so you can get some information off my regression on my video tab. But if you want to know who I am, I have to show you all the lives that you lived with me, that I interacted with you, because I've been here 1118 with many zeros. So there's no way I can tell you who I am, because I am many. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to take your lives. You've had 33, you've had 60, you've had 70, and we have to take them lives and show you where I was in each of them lives. Because if you're asking me who I am, you definitely had lives with me. Okay, you following? So I do that in Astro, and I also can download it to you in your Four of Diamonds randomly at the bottom, Four of Pentacles. I can download it to you in your physical. That's why you might be watching me and say, she looks really familiar. I think she was Mary and I was Martha. Or I think she was one of my servants and I was Cleopatra. Okay, so I think she was one of my soulmates. And I'm the Pharaoh from Egypt. Okay, so those things are real. You're really feeling them. You'll know who I am in all your lives. Okay, so when you ask, who the fuck are you? I am many. And in Astro, we have a whole class about this. So if you want to take the Who Were We in Our Past Lives class, go ahead and sign up for it in Astro. Who were we? Who were we all them times? Most of you are going to be under 1,000 reincarnations here. The girl that did my channeling, that did my higher self, Askana Buchanan, this is her first life. And I think she was put here just to do our regressions because she's so good. Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Pentacles wanted to fly out, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You want to go towards your abundance. Just show you the birdies here. I'm feeding the birdies and they were flying around there up on the light post. You can hear them. We hear you, birdies. Okay, so the Nine of Diamonds wanted to fly out, And the Ace of Swords, this is truth, St. Michael's sword of truth. So everything I just told you is true. So if you want to know who I am, it's like only thing I can do is mirror us in your past lives. And you will get downloads physically. You will get downloads in astro. But remember, you do have to ask. You can't just, it's not going to just happen by osmosis. If it does, if they download you this information, then yeah, it can still happen, but you won't really figure it out. You need to be conscious of it. Like I wanted to know who Susan was, and I do believe she was Martha. I wanted to find out who Lee was, and I do believe she was Cleopatra. So some of these people that we're dealing with every day on this channel are very, very significant. Now, that's just one life, okay? If I was Cleopatra's maidservant and I was Mary and Martha was Susan, that's just one life, okay? There's many, many different lives. I think they both had around 70, approximately 70 different incarnations. And I was in all of them. And I tell them that. I say, I was in all of them with you. That's why we're so close. So there's your Nine of Pentacles and your Ace of Spades. Then we have the Eight of Wands, which is communication. Everything I'm telling you, it's all coming in. You're wondering, what am I being downloaded? Well, we're looking younger. We're feeling younger. We're finding out who are you, but then also, who am I listening to? Now, the other thing in Astro they wanted me to tell you, which they do this a lot, is quit being so predictable. So I put the Rocket Man on. I want you to look up the lyrics and listen to the music, because basically what it's saying is things aren't what they appear to be. Again, it's that message of don't judge everything by book by its cover. Don't even be watching some of these channels. We should get down to just a couple. I told you I was down to Steve, the Joker, Miss Mystic, and Seraphim, and that's about it, okay? Because I don't want my clarity and my downloads to get messed up. I just don't. Does that mean I don't go on Twitter and I don't check out other stations? No, I can periodically, but we're supposed to back off from that, and we're supposed to stop being so predictable. So I'm trying to get different times that I can come on here, so that it's not always the same time every day. Nine of Wands, because it's going to burden you. It's going to burden you with this robotic sense of every day I get up at 4, every day I feed the pets by 5, every day at 5 to 6 I do my live. They want you to bust out of that. So if you find me here on different times doing different things, that's why. Because I listen, okay? I don't want to be burdened. I don't want to be stressed out. There's all the birdies. They're in the tree. Hi, birdies. There they are. You see them up in the tree? They want me to shut up so they can have their bread. Yeah. Okay, so top of the deck, let's wrap this up. We've got the Three of Wands. We had the Three of Wands in the shorts. We had the Queen of Pentacles in the shorts. So you have everything you need to go forward, but are you going to listen to everything I just said? Are you going to ask in Astro to be downloaded? Who are you? Who am I to you? Let them show you the different lives we've had together. Eight of Diamonds. That's your hard work is paying off. If you do this, it's going to be really cool, because it's going to help you with yesterday's Two of Swords, that decision. And I want you to look at the shorts and really study the cards, because we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You have everything you need, girl or guy. You have everything you need. All you need to do is move forward with this and quit being so predictable. Quit doing everything at the same time every day. All the different music I put on, you should have a huge playlist. Now, if you go to my playlist, all the songs are already on there. So you don't have to wonder, well, that song that she did today on the shorts, what is it? Where is it? Just go to my last song on my April playlist and you'll find it. It doesn't always have the lyrics to it, so then you have to say to Google the lyrics. But a lot of times it does have the lyrics with it. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's a video that you're supposed to watch. So you can go really deep into these readings and you really don't need to be messing around with a bunch of different people. Now we've got the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is victory. Seven of Pentacles is a victory card. You're going towards your abundance. And we're right back to the shorts where I mentioned the Ace of Pentacles because I could really feel it. The High Priestess was on there too. It had my initials, BJ. It also had my last mission partner, John. I'm wearing my jewelry again. I'm on a whole nother mission. So I've got my angel necklace on. I've got my rings and bracelets on. Be unpredictable. Do different things. Don't get stuck in this every day, the same old shit, okay? All right, now we're going to go ahead and shuffle these up one more time. And we're going to get a last reading. Because the birdies, they want to eat their bread. Yeah, they want to eat their bread. Okay, last but not least, we've got the King of Wands. Keep your ego in check. And this unpredictability, this doing things differently, this doing things at different times and get bust out of your routine is going to help you keep your ego in check. And you're going to have lots more options and a lot less confusion. But confusion is actually good with the options because it's going to get you out of your comfort zone to try different things. And the Knight is all about action. So you're going to go towards your abundance. Figure out what you want to do creatively. That King of Wands. Figure out what you want to do creatively. Break out of your every day I do the same old shit pattern. Listen to the same old people. Break through the confusion and check out the options. And be that knight going towards your abundance. And I believe the album cover for the Twilight Zone Golden Earring was this card with a bullet through it. And if it wasn't the album cover, it was the song itself. But I think it was the album cover. Pretty cool stuff. Confirmation. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. The birdies want to eat their food. And I got all kinds of stuff I'm going to be doing today. Totally unpredictable. Simply Irresistible. That's another song by Robert Plant, I think. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give you one more shot here of where are we? The grand old Walmart parking lot. The Walmart parking lot. So you guys have a good one. I love you. I am Miss Mystic, and thank you for listening. 14:04 on the clock.